They're flanking him as well through the ruins. niko's boxed in. Can he take anyone with him? No. Bartek jumps around that corner and hits a smooth opener as G2 are left to retake down Banana.
Azteca holding the line. His Glock delivers a double. monesy now moving in, leading the charge. hookzy right up behind him. hookzy taps out one. Oh, monesy adds another. This is a 2v5 that could get out of hand. It's just monesy left. Oh, and they swing him together. Nice. Annihilation with the close as Blitz draws the attention away from Spawn. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Bartek on the receiving end of a monesy flick. Never a nice feeling. This boost, jump spot in. Oh, a flick of his own. All right. Okay. 2 AWP flicks to open this up. Annihilation is one of these AWPers as well who can find impact on the T side. monesy getting stuck in again over at short, and that's the bomb now spotted. A lot of info on the back of that kill, and with very little time left, that could make all the difference. Rotate starting to come through. Azteca's blind. I think that's a team flash, but he still holds on.
9 seconds.
Down in the pit. JKS could win the round, but he lets them in. Can't deny it. Azteca finds more, and it's Mongols. That's the quote. Here we go. Out through the apartments. Into the JKS 5-7, but it's only good for one. monesy in the sight with the deagle. One to the dome. He's so low on health, but he still gets out with a kill. Not for long, as the nades will find him. That's giving you a route into the A play now. Bomb can look to get planted here.
Oh, the flank.
They might catch this timing on Blitz, and hookzy has. Let him turn.
What did he want?
But he does deal with him. Gun now retrieved. hookzy is armed and dangerous over on shore, and one man's crept all the way up to the hay bales. The Mongols have no idea that he's here. Annihilation runs the risk of just getting backstabbed as he tries to play out on shore. Doesn't check the close angle, and so that's a freebie from Hunter's CZ. Now it's just Azteca, and he's run at. They double peek him from the short side.
Oh, it looked like...
So G2 finally break in with the force.
Looked like they were going to clear Hunter there for a second, didn't it? But hookzy's jiggle completely sets them up.
Oh, boost up. Lovely way to get monesy's AWP involved, and nades bully and whittle down this double peek at top banana. niko is stuck fighting, but monesy every step of the way is offering up resistance. Has he got any more? They're trying to bait him out with the AWP, giving him a jiggle, giving him a wiggle, and now the flash wrecks him through the molly. He's going to burn to death. That won't entice them through. That won't bring them into the action just yet. hookzy is the only line of defense here, but he's got teammates moving around. Gonna re-smoke, replenish that top banana util, and that keeps the Mongols out for now. Jiggling from the coffins. They just walk right on through, and hookzy, that's exactly what he wanted. He takes charge, even retrieves that AWP, and he's now posted with his teammate in the spawn with Hunter there. There shouldn't be a way back in for Annihilation. hookzy wants to go for it all, fires off very preemptively, we'll say. But that doesn't really give Annihilation an edge here. He's going to get double swung from spawn. Then hookzy can look to get involved. There's no way to win this 1v3, and he knows it.
Good save. Go on, lad, show it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
way to begin.
hookzy's blind. He's boxed in, and they will overwhelm him. Suddenly a route to the B players open. They're desperately scrambling bodies around. monesy going to be the only line of defense. Trying to get in position with the AWP, but the smokes are already in. Oh, he's just praying that something connects through this smoke, and it will for Hunter. They lose monesy in the meantime. He's spammed out over at Coffin. G2 are suddenly in with a chance on this retake. The force buy for the Mongols sees them put in a 2v2 post plant. Both players back at the site. And so the timing on these peaks has got to be perfect for G2. If they get separated in these fights, if they give over 2 1v2 attempts, Mongols are going to love that.
Ready to swing.
So out they come from the spawn side. Blitz is fed to them, but back at the site is Bartek, and he's going to hold on. Nice. They're running at him, and even though they get the kill, there's no time. Surely it's going to be close. No. And it dawns on Hunter now, but too little too late. He's dead to the bomb, and the Mongols do it with a force buy. Oh, they move out, but into this boost up on top of short. JKS and Hunter make quick work of it. Trying to get out down into the pit is Bartak, but in doing so, he's left in the prying eyes of monesy. And going back up banana, not the safety net you'd hope for, as there's two players still sat here for G2. Looking like a pretty convincing return to form from the G2 squad. They're even pushing down banana, so Annihilation was on one hell of a timing there. And now they're going to start taking some liberties here, right? This is the freedom that comes with what they've banked up. They flash Hunter into the bottom mid fight, and he gets out with so much, softens up Annihilation for niko's nade. He will fall at the hands of Azteca, but JKS was teed up to get that trade. There's a route to the B play open. Azteca's low on health as he moves in to attempt the 1v2. Deep spawn smoke, but they could look to come through that. They arrive a little late after the bomb's planted, so now you might just have to wait out this smoke. Full belt util on both players, so they really get to nullify a lot of these angles here as they move in for the retake. Azteca goes swinging, and he might be low on health, but he brought us down at the 1v1. monesy out of the picture now. JKS has got to do it. Has got to be that man. He knows where Azteca is. The flashes keep him off that bomb. This is masterfully done right now. He's called the bluff. Peeks out on the tap. And JKS will secure that round.
The issue is the flashes in apartments, so it's going to be a chimney flash if they throw it. That probably won't do too much.
JKS doesn't have a gun. I think that's what they were looking for. He only has a USP here. Oh, this is weird now. A lot weirder than it needed to be. His teammate is nearly dead, but you also don't want to get caught lowing the gun across. JKS and Hunter are both spammed out, and this gets real awkward now. This is a couple of unforced errors in this round that have come back to really hurt G2. And now you're in a position where you have to save. You know, you might be here, like right on the edge of being able to retake, but if nothing's offered to you, you're just saving. And so that one's going to hurt. Go check spawn, Hugo. Is there a gun? So he just forgot to buy. Fully just forgot.
Rather, niko again, limited by utility. It's going to be fast up long. Nothing to do. You can't stop this. Hunter's being wrapped. He has to turn. Last second he does, but the flash is good. Only allows for one and done. JKS needs this multi now. He's the last line of defense, and Azteca cuts out rotations. JKS cannot convert, and that is the sight. Do you risk it all on a 2-on-3? Many teams would say no. And G2 are many teams. It's sadly the right call. They've not got the money. But it's the most tested map against EU teams. Oh, look at this play. niko not ready. Not for a moment. Azteca goes right through that smoke. There is a kill to keep things in a 4-on-4. That bomb needs to be retrieved. Mongols can't commit just yet. If they do, they'll be lacking the package. But they put on so much pressure on this B site. And Azteca's going to keep going. xantares through the smoke. Tries to be the hero, but it's only one and done. Techno flashing his way through. Dodges the spam. And Mongols own B for now.
Yeah, Hunter rests here on the other side of the smoke, and as it fades, he can stop this bomb plant, but he spams low, and the plant's up on the ledge, so they get out with their lives intact in the 3-on-3.
This is the kill.
Next kill decides a lot, and it's Techno to win it out. JKS now dead. The man advantage lies with the Mongols. They spot the AWP back in spawn, and monesy's picked up. Hunter's now knowing about him, whittled down by Techno up on top of the boxes. That's a defensive smoke. That's the smoke of a man that's trying to save, and Blitz will not let off the pressure. The Mongols. Hunter's flashed in for a long fight. Clean with the CZ. That's nearly a triple. Azteca was tagged right in the back line, brought down low, and now could get finished off by niko. niko's going to respect this smoke. That's given Azteca a little more room to move in. Keep the pressure on from long in the sight. JKS falls first, and there's the backstab. niko arriving just a couple of seconds too late here, and a 2v3 for G2. Wounded on niko, tagged up by the nades earlier on. And he's had a very, very rough game here. Is he in the mindset to turn around like this back in G2's favor? He opens up with one. xantares creeping up short, and niko sets him up with a flash, but one hell of a turn from Annihilation. niko's got to do it alone. They're both in the sight, and he can't find them. The Mongols close it out at 9-6 in this first half. They go into the second, sporting a 3-round lead.
Run that track, baby. Oh my god, Blitz, does he think this is B? He's on a big flank right now. Hunter's holding on. Blitz forces that kill.
Weird.
They're still ahead of it, but Bartek's got the spot, and there's a man in the sight.
Yeah, you know you've kind of forced them for the A play when they come out the apartments like that. Oh, mopped up. Annihilation is clean with the USP. And so now it is just niko in the clutch. 1v3, all eyes on him. And the Mongols peeking from the graveyard, giving him a chance at this fight. niko might be a little lost in the sauce here, doesn't know the whereabouts of this three-man stack. Ooh. He's got the info now. niko! Pulled the bomb! And it's run down by Techno's Doolies.
monesy is up ahead of every expectation. Big opening kill, but he can't convert more.
Still, that's an invitation enough if you're G2, right? That one kill in towards the B site does get them interested, and they want a full send here with a coffin smoke down and CT locked out. It was meant to be free passage, but Annihilation finds a way to return the advantage to the Mongols. More spam, but it's returned from the players at Banana. Backstab coming in from the Mongols in the meantime, and the utils coming through to deny a bomb plant for now. That gives that much more timing to this flank that's coming through silently very late in the round here. And you can see Hunter.
He needs him.
Trying to keep his wits about him, but doesn't want to just dedicate towards this flank angle yet. Goes back in, doesn't know about the second player. And so we're right back on. 2v2, smoke in at the coffins. Going to try and lock niko out of the round. He's now got to wait behind that, tries to play through it, tries to play ahead of it. He will cut down Bartek, saves JKS's life, who goes on to get that final kill. And G2 on their force buy, break back in as well, just playing back to back. Now, this is going to work beautifully if they win the fight onto JKS. That's where this really gets profitable, but it's a big if, and it doesn't look good out of the gate. Second man is now meant to be here to win this, and he will. Blitz's Deagle rings out. Oh, they're already down long, and that comes as a surprise to Annihilation, who's caught on a bit of an island there. They're ready for the Apsari swing, and so Blitz only gets one and done in the apartments. That's the save secured now for the Mongols, and G2 starting to pick up a bit of steam.
What I was going to say is interesting to hearing HooXi seemingly talk down on the idea that G2 had to skip.
Yeah, Blitz wants to fight here. Ooh. He's taking a peek down through middle.
Aware.
At the same time that Annihilation was throwing up on that boost, but ends up on the receiving end of the monesy. Or Blitz very clearly wants to be active and fighting in this round. He didn't actually purchase up extra util, so kind of an oddity considering it was a pretty cash-strapped round for the Mongols anyway, and he's the one guy with extra cash. Didn't get a kit either, so all this stuff is, could very easily come back to hurt the Mongols, especially considering they've started a man down now. Lacking the util to take the momentum out of a site play. And then if you end up in the retake, well, not only are you a man down, but you're working with the 10-second defuse. So G2, this is like a perfect chance for them to really get back into this game.
Smoke to give them room to move between. But that molly still spreads a little bit. He's got to play in the open. Has Tekka on the pillar right now, and his teammate at the back of the bomb site. This is so uncomfortable. niko with a clear. It's not perfect. Azteca swings with a flash, but he can't finish the job. Last bullet onto HooXi. That bomb is very deep. G2 must go searching. They must go hunting, and monesy snipes him down from afar. He gets legged. This is uncomfortable right now with no smokes down. JKS is so far away. 20 seconds waiting for this flank, and even when they get it, it might not be enough. Bartek is still a problem piece. Up with the AWP. 13 seconds, he knows where that bomb is. They're coming his way, and monesy hits the 1D. Beautiful round from the kid. Finds every kill he needs to, and puts G2 back on the board.
Finds every kill. That's an ace from monesy. Crazy round.
We want, while still having good signs from Mongols from Monty. Let's see if they can put a foot in the door right now. Jumping out of apartments. Some crucial trades from G2 needed here. JKS will provide. It's all up to Blitz.
I can't believe he's gotten so deep back within the site, but just falling shy of that kill. And the outcome of the round's been decided. Mongols are already left to save. This one only lasts a few seconds. It feels like a very, very fast round from G2. A real change of pace on the immediate apps pop for the Mongols. G2 with a plant in the 5v5.
Don't want to save here, but it's unfortunately the best option. Oh, that's what you
need. Suddenly they've been given a reason to give this round a go. 3 players on the backstab. Boost up over in spawn. Hunter goes looking for this kill, and he nearly finds them both. monesy's looking down banana. The flash gets him off the angle. Right here are the Mongols, but monesy repels the first man in. More where that came from. Hunter holds it down from the pool, and then JKS goes on to close. G2 will not let them in. It's pretty standard 3-2 split. So now they learn it's the B play. So much is weighted on these first few fights, and at least Aztec is going to start it off nicely for the Mongols up on this boost. Tries to take it one step further. niko moves in and will get taken out. JKS and Hunter trade it back into the 3-on-3, and they look to punish this AWP on the swing. Hunter is channeled in right now, laser focused on completing this comeback, on turning the game around. And they now stand about to find 14, breaking the Mongols' money as we get into the final few rounds of this game, unless this retake can come through.
Missed Molly as well. It's perfect, but it's not on JKS, who could have been burnt out. 20 health, and the flank is coming through for monesy. Lines that shot up, sets JKS up for one more, and he's buying just enough time to win this round for G2. 14 now, and it is in the palm of their hand. They just have to close their clasp. G2 with a phenomenal T-half. But still G2 with a statement right now. monesy swings mid, he finds blitz. And it's starting to unravel here in round 26.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah. That hurts so much if you're Bartek. You could see how dedicated he was to chasing that kill down.
He had to.
It was like mentally in his head. He's like, no, this one is not getting away, but it does. They feed the beast, and niko taps out one of these B players, and so the B defense now falls just onto Techno. Annihilation could even get caught, you know, walking the line over in mid. Wherever G2 go, they're the favorites to win this round, and they're going to move into B. The red carpet rolled out by niko. And so just Annihilation left. And he should be a dead man with this boiler lurk so late in the round, with players still in mid trying to hunt him. G2 really want to try and deny anything being saved from the Mongols, and so they're all hunting this. They've got 3 players moving in towards him, and they deal with him cleanly. This is very reassuring from G2, right? In spite of niko having a pretty bad game as far as it goes, having a pretty rough go at it.
He's just been confident, and he's been back to his usual tricks. How is he alive? I couldn't tell you, but he's punished Azteca. He's got his revenge from what happened in the last round of the first half. niko throws it right back in his face. And really, that's all that matters. That's the good part about a game like this. Even if niko goes a little quiet, it's still a monstrous T-side for Hunter. monesy with an ace. JKS returning to form. And so reassuring is the word you use. There is no better one, as G2 are ready to close this game.
Oh, and that's how it's going to unravel with Bartek dead down in the pit. This one is a done deal now. G2, they're being very methodical at clearing all these angles, but they've already owned the site. They've already won this round with the backstab coming in up through mid. It will be accounted for by G2. They've gone out, they've explored the extremities of this A site. They've not seen anything. And so monesy, it's like that first half all over again, right? He's just AWPing down into the choke point and middle. That's a real sign of the times play. Just barreling through the Molotov to certain death. And blitz 1v3, not long for this world. He's living on borrowed time here, and he knows it. G2 swing him together, and they pull this one over the line. It is a lovely looking G2 win as they turn it around from 11-6 down. They don't let them get a single round past that point and close it 16-11.
10 T rifle rounds in a row for G2, and that is fantastic look after how well the Mongols started. Definitely a team to avoid in the 0-3 picks right now. This looks like a squad who can compete against some more European opposition with double digits against the world's best. So for the Mongols, I have my eyes on them for the rest of the Challenger stage. But for the desk, I ask, are you not reassured?